It's week 6 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Saints and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing on first down, Hobbs. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Hobbs. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hobbs. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Meanwhile, the throw here's complete. Out of bounds inside the 30.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hobbs drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it, and the Eagles have recovered. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Winslow. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Once again with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth? And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
To throw on 2nd down, Hobbs. And this is caught at the 8. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a throw here, hauled in. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. To throw on 3rd down. Winslow. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Touchdown, Eagles. K.J. Hamler. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Here's Hunter. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Check 26, check 26.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Winslow. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yo, why'd DK leave?
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
Nah, because what's funny when everybody got off,
So close to halftime there. You throw
I was about to get off too, and he was like, yo, Walkie, he was like, since everybody don't trying to do a bet, you want to do a bet? And he was like, yeah, he was like, he was like, no. So he was like, you know, just simple, like, you know, for picks, like, you know, he'll get my pick or I get his pick. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that because, you know, me and his battles be usually close. But I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, we can do that. And I ended up beating him. And I was like, at the end of the game, I was like, yo, so like, I'll just like trade you like a 7 for your first. And he was like, all right. So I was like, yo, DK, I was like, yo, my trade went through. The trade went through. He ain't say nothing. So I'm like, all right, you know, he, you know, probably upset. He probably got off or something like that. So the first round pick. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to trade. I mean, I was getting off the game, you know, and, you know, yeah. So he was like, because I don't know if he was there, Dark, but Dark Side was, you know, some bullshit. So he was like, since, you know, nobody want to trade, he's like, why don't me and you trade? I was like, you know, fuck it, you know. So I do that, and I was gonna honor it too. So if I lost. Nah. I mean, he'll probably be back on later. I'll say something about it. Yeah, he'll be on. So. Dark Side trying to teach me a lesson, bro. Like, I just don't want to hear. I don't want to hear you say shit about what me and Kush did ever again. Yeah, come on, that's bullshit, bro. It's shit because he was driving on me, but when he got towards the goal line, he had fumbled, and I picked it up and scored. And all of a sudden, the game lags out. And he talking about, yeah, somebody, yo, come on, bro. Yeah, I'll leave it alone, but just, you know, sure. Yeah, that's what he said. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cause Mutt is. Yeah. You still gotta give me that. Yeah, you still gotta give me that second round.
For second and 23. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. There's the steal.
But we made 2 bets.
Through one man. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
You right. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Yeah. Shit. Shit. That ain't my fault. I know that. No, it's not. I guess.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. He's got man-to-man coverage.
DK should have gave his players up, bro. He was begging Chris to play him. He was begging. He was at his ass was begging.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Moose.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this one down at the 23-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Another run with Sanders. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On fourth down, Winslow sliding out of the pocket. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off the play fake, Winslow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nicole Hardman.
Which I was on Madden or something?
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18.
I got a second round.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
Oh, I thought you. No, shit. Never mind.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for it now.
That's bullshit. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Fucking stupid ass shit.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hobbs.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And that is going to do it for this third quarter.
You got any linemen? Young linemen? For a second?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It was just a question.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of
For a second?
defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hobbs out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26.
How old is he?
14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4.
For a second? Nah.
Got a try it here. He's back to throw. For Marshall, that's
He didn't get it. Okay, there we
this
go.
is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they'll get 8 out of this before being
He's
stopped at the
hurt.
28. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably
A foot fracture?
for
Oh
this
my
defense
God.
because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Oh. I thought you was talking to somebody else. So, Moses. So, after all that little chaos in the chat, you know, everybody got off. It was just me and DK. And he was like, Waukee, I was about to get off. He was like, Waukee, you trying to do a bet real quick? He said, for picks? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, you know, basically pressing me. And he wasn't pressing, but he was just like, yo, it's, you know, just for picks. So I rethought about it. I was like, cool, we can do it. It was either, if I win, I get his first. If he wins, he gets my first. So I ended up beating him. And at the end of it, like, I was like, so I'm going to just send you a 7 for your first. You know what I mean? Like, you know, bottom barrel, you know, just so we could trade it. And he was like, cool. So I told him, I was like, yo, I sent the trade. He ain't say nothing. I'm like, you know. So I texted him. He still ain't say nothing. And just, you know, he little disappeared off the earth. So I don't know.
Throwing to start the drive. Hobbs. And this one too low.
And you saw it. I mean, yeah, it was.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Why is he wide open?
Left side complete to Troutman. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hobbs.
Ooh.
Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back.
Give me that.
43-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games. Here's why go crawl under a rock until it's over.
On 1st and 10, Winslow steps away to his left. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Off play action. Winslow escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. K.J. Hilliard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Looks good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hobbs. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This pass caught by Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders, he takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
Damn, we can't trade? Huh? Moses? I said we can't trade? Yeah, he gave me a first. Bro, but go look at Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat's a superstar now. And you know he wants speed, so you know. And the receiver he got was really young. So Yo,
Where the hell is a coon ass go?
nigga, I don't know, nigga.
Tell you, Moses.
I don't know, nigga. I think he stepped away for a second.
The nigga left us, man. Say what?
What you talking about?
Y'all over there making some illegal trades with Jigaboo.
Nah.
Taking full fact.
Oh my gosh.
Too much.
How did I take advantage of him? Go look at the players.
You done? We'll put the players in there.
Moses, how did I take advantage of him?
Gave him some used up fucking
Used
that's gonna be fucking basically. Don't go through.
who you talking
He
about?
just got fucking superstar status, Josh Sweat, who was about to be fucking.
He's 27. He's a superstar.
He was about to be on the fucking free agent list.
He has to re-sign him. I mean, we already talked about it, so I was trying to re-sign him.
I know that. I'm just saying he was about to be a fucking free agent at that bitch.
Yeah, and that's why I traded him. The Lions got cap space to do that,
Flipped his ass to a fucking first round
and
pick.
and that's why I gave
You
him.
think you fucking raped your father?
No, I didn't. And I gave him a fourth because I couldn't re-sign him for another year. We talked about that. Yeah, he knew that. He knows that he has to re-sign him, but he got cap space. So, and I gave him. He asked for Bobby Flowers, so I gave him that. He's 20. Bobby Flowers is 23, 76 overall. His 95 speed, 94 excel. He's good stats all around. Yeah, so I didn't rape him. Like
You don't give a fuck about none of Good that shit. stats.
you said, what?
You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He's a supposed deep threat, and he got 66 fucking deep threat
And get his deep
points.
threat up. No, I didn't mainly use him for deep threat. He was my third guy.
What is he? What is his stat? What good stats do we have besides the speed?
You said what other stats? He is short route running,
Yeah.
medium
What
route
other good
running.
stats do we have?
He is
Ninety besides 95
he is
speed,
decent
94
release.
acceleration.
He's 84 route short route running, 80 medium route running. He can he can catch in traffic.
He
Um,
can. He has
seven.
81 fucking catch.
He's 87 catching traffic. 79 release,
But
89
he's a
agility.
better catcher in traffic than he is
He is 85
catching
juking.
normal.
I don't get like I mean that's what he wanted, so he's young, he can get him up, like it's not gonna be an issue. I didn't really use him like that. I mean I did, but he was my third receiver. So I mean I know in his system he'll be his number one, most likely, or two. So you think I'm just trying to go around and rape everyone? Nah. I mean that's what he offered. So
He offered it, or
yeah, he offered it.
okay, because I remember you being in here trying to trade that guy.
Yeah, cause I mean he's
I
good.
remember
He's
that was
good, but
that razor was like, I know where he's gonna go.
I guess. Oh yeah, he did say that. He did say that. I was gonna trade him. I was gonna trade him for the center, but I looked at my depth chart. I have a head and center that I forgot about. So I was like, it's pointless to do that. And then I have a lot of people I have to re-sign next year, including my QB and like seven other players I have to sign that are pretty good. So I was like, I need to free up cap space in this Josh Sweat last year. I wanted to keep him because he was a superstar now, but you know,
You just got him to be a superstar. He gonna
yeah,
be a superstar.
yeah. But I mean, but I'm saying like if I would have kept him, he probably would have became a superstar. So, but I mean, I have depth at end, so I wasn't, I can always just redraft the end, and I don't have an issue with that. Now, if he was a superstar, I would have just re-signed him and just dealt with it. But he wasn't a superstar, so I was like, So I needed to free up cap, gave him up, save me some money in the long run. Yeah, I'm straight. I can replace Bobby Flowers with KJ Hamler because he wasn't getting the ball. Yeah, so I think I'm straight in the end. But I didn't rape him. Shit. That's who we wanted. Now, the crazy part about it? He could have kept the Browns because they re-signed everyone that he was tripping about. So he could have kept the Browns. But he got trigger happy. But yeah, ain't really gonna be a whole lot in free agency this year, from what I'm already looking at. Hopefully he loses the games and I have a high draft pick.